Our principal named Mrs. Schipp.
What is one thing you've learned from Mrs. Schipp?
That if you do something little in the whole world, it's big, even if you don't think of it.
What is your favorite memory with Mrs. Schipp?
My favorite memory is when she bet on the Super Bowl with me last year.
And how does she make you feel?
She made me feel really good because it's something that I can connect with my principal. Like a bunch of kids can't do that.
What is your favorite thing about our principal?
My favorite thing about Mrs. Ship is probably the way how she makes like everything so fun, and how she incorporates like fun things like slimed, like when we slimed her, or like parties and everything. She just makes everything so fun.
What's your favorite thing about our principal?
That I'm able to be with her sometimes, and that she's super nice, and that I love her doggy, and that she's able to bring Palmer to school.
Can you tell me a time when your principal helped you?
Well, I didn't understand some stuff, and it was my first day at school. And I just remember walking in and seeing Mrs. Shipp's smiling face and her leading me into the fifth grade pod. Since this was my first year, I had no idea to go. That's why Mrs. Shipp is really helpful and kind.
If Mrs. Schipp were an animal, what would she be?
Probably a wolf,
And why?
because I think that she made wanted to make this school, and she probably wanted the animal to be a wolf.
If Mrs. Schipp had a superpower, what would it be?
It will to keep our school safe and protective from danger.
What is your favorite thing about our principal?
She's really nice, and she's really funny, and I love her.
What is your favorite thing about Mrs. Schipp?
I like that she's very kind and she helps us a lot and she gives us positive ideas.
When has Mrs. Schipp helped you?
In my classroom, when she was helping me in the test.
And how did it make you feel?
Good.
What is your favorite thing about Mrs. Schipp?
I love Mrs. Ship. She brings a school to Doc Palmer to school.
If Mrs. Schipp had a superpower, what would it be and
It'll
why?
It'll be loveliness because she's kind.
If you can get Mrs. Schipp a present, what would it be?
A cactus or any plant because I love nature.
When is the time that Mrs. Schipp helped you?
She gave me 28 cans.
For what?
Food drive.
How did that make you feel? What is your favorite thing about Mrs. Schipp?
My mom works here, so I get extra stuff from Mrs. Shipp after school.
And how did it make you feel?
Happy.
Tell me about a time when Mrs. Schipp helped you.
Well, yesterday at auditions, I guess on Tuesday, she was just very encouraging and fun, and when I was being very silly, she laughed, and it was really awesome.
What is your favorite thing about Mrs. Schipp?
My favorite thing, personally about Mrs. Schipp is that she gives us lots of opportunities to do things like clubs and also like the Boosterthon where we have fun. So she doesn't also make us learn, she also helps us have fun and gives us many compliments every day and makes us feel welcome to the school.